This short video demonstrates the ease of using and versatility of Code Publishing's online tables. We will start with the print volume version, then move to the online version. This table is in landscape in the print volume, but appears in a portrait orientation for the online version. Note the rotated cell headers and the merged cells. Note on the online code there are no vertical scroll bars to use when paging through a long table. We have expanded the screen size for this purpose. With a smaller screen, a horizontal bar may be needed. Note the headers remain stable as you navigate. Also notice that the code has mouse over definitions and code tips. As you scroll through, you can see that the tables are remaining stable. You can link to a subdivision in the code and then click the back button to go back to the table. When you click the hide TOC, your cursor is where it was in the text. There's no scrolling up to find where you were before. Click the show TOC to find the section you want to save as MS Word or PDF. That's the most useful feature of our tables. It gives you a preview screen, and if you were to print this, the table would look just like it does in this preview screen. Now, click the Save button to save it as Word, and then we'll choose to save it as a PDF file for informational purposes. Now we'll open up the MS Word file. Note that the first page is in a portrait orientation, but the table itself is in landscape. Our word conversion program parses the table to see how wide it is and then sets the landscape or portrait orientation accordingly. Note that the merged cells and the cell headings, which might have been rotated before, are now in a landscape orientation, but you can still read them and the word breaks are good. There are also headers and footers that show you what code you're looking at and what page of this particular table you're looking at. This file, it's in MS Word. It's ready to be edited or to be printed. It looks great. There's no extra editing required for staff to make any changes to it. The table looks just as good as the table in your print version. This is the PDF version, and PDF makes everything portrait. And you can see that it's still readable. The cells are readable, the headers are readable, but this is a function of PDF, although the headers and footers give a little bit more information than the MS Word version does. But this table is something that in a PDF format you could print or email to somebody. Now we're showing what the table looks like on a mobile phone. And of course, this is much bigger than the mobile phone. But you can see by looking that the scrolling table headers works in the mobile phone version as well. And the mouse over definitions also works in the mobile version. Here you can see the definition for building has shown up. Now we're going to show the screen captures for each of the different versions. The first one is the print version, the original version. And next we'll see the MS Word version, and you can see how, or the online version, you can see how similar they are. And then next we'll see the MS Word version. which was saved from the online code. And again, it looks very similar to the online version. And then here's the PDF version, a little different, but still very readable. It's something that you would not be embarrassed to email to anyone. And then here's the mobile version.